Collagen and glucosamine supplements have become cornerstones of the modern wellness and beauty industries, hailed as miracle solutions for aging skin, aching joints, and overall vitality. From Instagram influencers to orthopedic clinics, the message is relentlessly consistent. Take these supplements and you'll preserve your youthful glow and keep your knees from creaking. What many consumers don't realize, however, is how weak the scientific foundation for these claims actually is, and how strongly profit incentives have driven their popularity. The narrative surrounding collagen and glucosamine is a textbook case of commercial exaggeration, where scientific nuance is buried under layers of marketing spin, and billions of dollars are made selling hope disguised as health. Collagen, the most abundant protein in the human body, is a structural component of skin, tendons, ligaments, and bones. As we age, collagen production naturally declines, contributing to wrinkles, sagging skin, and joint stiffness. This biological reality has been seized upon by supplement manufacturers, who claim that ingesting hydrolyzed collagen peptides can reverse or significantly slow this decline. On the surface, the logic seems sound. Collagen breaks down with age, so consuming more should help. But physiology isn't so simple. When we consume collagen orally, whether as powder, capsule, or drink, it is broken down in the digestive system into amino acids, just like any other protein. There's no mechanism that ensures those amino acids are redirected to rebuild collagen specifically in the skin or joints. Most will simply be used for general protein synthesis throughout the body, with no preferential targeting to aging tissues. Despite these limitations, collagen supplements are marketed as targeted solutions for skin firmness, wrinkle reduction, and joint resilience. The evidence to support these claims is thin and highly selective. Some small-scale industry-funded studies report modest improvements in skin elasticity or joint pain after collagen supplementation, but the effects are typically minor, short-term, and heavily dependent on study design. These trials often lack appropriate controls, use subjective endpoints, and rely on self-reported outcomes that are vulnerable to placebo effects. Independent research has not consistently confirmed meaningful or clinically significant benefits. Moreover, many of these studies are conducted or sponsored by the very companies selling the supplements, creating an ecosystem where positive findings are incentivized and negative ones go unpublished. Glucosamine, often paired with chondroitin, is similarly overhyped in the world of joint health. Originally derived from shellfish, glucosamine is a component of cartilage, leading to the belief that supplementing it can rebuild joint tissue and alleviate osteoarthritis symptoms. This idea gained traction in the 1990s and early 2000s, with early observational studies suggesting potential pain relief. However, more rigorous trials, including the large NIH-sponsored GATE study, glucosamine/chondroitin arthritis intervention trial, found that glucosamine and chondroitin offered no significant benefit over placebo in most patients with knee osteoarthritis, particularly those with mild to moderate symptoms. Only a small subgroup with severe pain appeared to experience any measurable improvement, and even that benefit was marginal. Yet despite these findings, glucosamine remains one of the most purchased supplements in the world, often recommended by doctors and sold in pharmacies alongside medications with far stronger evidence. Consumers who experience improvement often attribute it to the supplement, when in fact placebo effects, fluctuations in pain, or concurrent treatments, like physical therapy or NSAIDs, may be responsible. The perception of benefit, even in the absence of proof, has been enough to sustain a global market worth billions of dollars. Both collagen and glucosamine are buoyed by a potent combination of health anxiety, aging fears, and science-flavored marketing. These products are not regulated like drugs, meaning companies can make sweeping health-related claims without needing to demonstrate efficacy in large, well-controlled human trials. Phrases like supports joint health, promotes youthful skin, or replenishes lost collagen are legally vague but psychologically powerful. They give the impression of medical credibility without the burden of clinical validation. Packaging often features anatomical diagrams, before and after images, or endorsements from lifestyle influencers who have no medical training but serve as trusted figures in the consumer's wellness journey. The profits are staggering. The global collagen supplement market alone surpassed $5 billion and is projected to double within the next 5 years. Glucosamine continues to rake in hundreds of millions annually, with little competition due to its near monopoly on the joint health shelf in supplement aisles. These revenues are driven not by proven results, but by aspirational messaging, offering the promise of preserved youth, pain-free movement, and graceful aging without surgery or pharmaceuticals. The real cost, however, lies in the misallocation of public trust and resources. Consumers spend billions on products that offer little more than protein or sugar pills with glossy marketing. Worse, they may delay or avoid more effective interventions, like physical therapy, weight management, or evidence-based medications, believing their collagen drink or glucosamine capsule is doing the work. This false sense of security, subtly reinforced by advertising and even some healthcare providers, contributes to complacency and disappointment when expected improvements don't materialize. In a more responsible system, these supplements would be sold with appropriate caveats. May help, unlikely to cure. Individual results vary. But the wellness and supplement industries are not built on tempered expectations. They thrive on exaggeration, simplification, and emotional resonance. The result is a market that prioritizes profit over truth, where aging is pathologized, placebo effects are commodified, and consumers are left navigating a sea of hopeful but hollow promises. Collagen and glucosamine are not scams in the strictest sense. They are substances naturally found in the body, and taking them is unlikely to be harmful for most people. But the claims made about them far exceed the scientific evidence, and the industries promoting them are more interested in maintaining the illusion of effectiveness than funding the rigorous research needed to earn it. In the end, they are yet another example of how commercial storytelling, not biological reality, often defines what we call health in the modern era.